so much new news is coming out immediately. We just kind of got to catch it on the fly.
I want to find out a bit more right now about the president's very stern call with the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu just a little while ago as the ceasefire was hanging in the balance. CNN political and global affairs analyst Barak Ravid is joining us right now. He's also a global affairs correspondent for Axios. Barak, thanks so much for joining us. I want to read what the president posted on his Truth Social site earlier this morning after cursing out both Israel and Iran. He wrote this, and I'm quoting Trump. Israel is not going to attack Iran. All planes will turn around and head home while doing a friendly plane wave to Iran. Nobody will be hurt. The ceasefire is in effect. Barak, what did you learn about that conversation between Trump and Netanyahu that led to that post?
Hi, Wolf. According to Israeli news official, this call was pretty difficult. One U.S. official told me Trump was very direct and firm with what he told Netanyahu. He basically told Netanyahu abort mission. And Netanyahu, according to Israeli officials, told the president, look, I can't abort mission. The Iranians violated the ceasefire. They fired the missile. I have to do something. So at the end, Netanyahu told Trump that he's going to scale back this attack, and from a list of a dozen targets, many of them in the center of Tehran, at the end, the IDF struck one target, one radar outside of Tehran, which I think it's a pretty unprecedented thing that, you know, the president of the United States goes out in public calling on Israel to abort mission, and Israel doesn't. I think it's quite extraordinary. And if there's one thing that showed us how angry Donald Trump was, is that he used this morning on camera the F word in the context of the Israel-Iran war. And we remember, when is the last time Donald Trump used the F word about Benjamin Netanyahu? So I think it shows how angry and frustrated he was.
Do we know what came first, that Iranian?
He justified in what he said. I would be pissed too. If we finally secured a deal, right? And they've been going back and forth at each other for the longest. And everything played out beautifully as far as finally securing a ceasefire and then potentially a peace deal. And then he announces it, and everybody confirms it. And everybody just want to continue to get their rockets off because they can't wait to be fire off, and they just warmongers. But he actually secures it. And forget the regimes, right? Forget Netanyahu, forget the Iranian regime, forget all of these people, right? What about the actual people? Because I personally don't believe that the Iranian people or Israeli people are evil people. I believe that this is all based off of propaganda and anger that is going back and forth between the different regimes and the different governments. And this is a power move. This is a political move. These are people that are at the top that's not afraid to sacrifice the people that's at the bottom so that they can get their rocks off, right? And you finally secure something that is going to be beneficial for everybody, both regimes, the people. Everybody can go home. You can start to rebuild. You can have unprecedented peace. You can get this money. You can get this box. You can do whatever it is that you want to do, right? You finally get it, and somebody just got to get that final rocket off. You got to get that, one more rocket. You telling me that one rocket was worth it? It's worth your ego. You can't stand down for 5 seconds. You can't shut the fuck up for 5 seconds. You just gotta say something. You just gotta get it off. Just gotta get the last word. I will be pissed too. I would be upset if my people came to me and say, "Hey man, the ceasefire is up still because Israel just had to get that one last rocket off." You're a representation of me, Brick Dog. How you gonna be my ally and you embarrassing me and you making me look bad? Did you think about what you was doing when you did it, or you just did it? I would be absolutely pissed. I would be angry as I would be on fire.
Strike on that residential apartment building in Beersheba that killed 4 Israelis, or the Israeli strikes that took place.
Bunny House says a ceasefire won't end the war. Y'all so evil. What do y'all want? Let me ask y'all a question. For all of you Democrats and you liberals and all of you people, the ones that talk, have y'all ever been around these people? Have y'all ever spent some time around people that are just, everything is nothing gonna be good? I can't wait for good news. I couldn't wait. I was sitting here in the studio when I got word, hey, ceasefire. Oh man, yes, peace. It don't even affect us here in the United States of America. We're unaffected by what is happening over there in Israel and Iran. I'm happy for them because I don't like war. We're not necessarily benefiting from it. My life is not going to change. Nothing is happening here on American soil, but we can get world peace and we don't have to worry about the thought of sleeper cells and all of this stuff. And y'all just won't, y'all want us to. I get people that send me videos all the time. Hey man, this person said something about you. You got to get back at them. And I'll be like, squash it. Not interested. Not interested in beefing. Got too many women right here in the studio with me. Got too much box that's around me. Too much money to get. So many things to enjoy right now. Why would I want to go and beef with anybody? No, I'm cool. I'm chilling. Just want to see the world burn. You just want chaos. You want anger. You want problems. You want to see people suffer. You want to see people dying. They fought for 12 days. The shortest war that you'll ever people couldn't wait. World War III. People calling me every single day. Anton, what do you think about World War III? I said, man, ain't no World War III. We chilling. Ain't going to be no war. We going to be all right. I don't even want to see anything like this. First of all, I'm putting a good energy out there. I'm praying for the people over there in Israel and Iran. And hopefully Trump can solve this. I got confidence in my leadership. I don't necessarily care for it. I'm not sure that he's made the right decision. I don't know why we're such big allies of Israel. However, I'm going to trust in the leadership because that's the person I voted for. Oh, man. We on World War III. Everybody need to be getting bunkers. Brian B. AD, you off on this one. They've been beefing my whole life. So y'all don't want peace. Yeah, you don't want peace. If they say it's a ceasefire and that they're working towards a peace agreement, why wouldn't I want that? Bunny House, you don't stop a hatred that's lasted for decades with a ceasefire. So what the fuck is a ceasefire? Y'all want them to fight forever? Thank God that y'all not in power. Thank God that y'all have no power over nothing. And I understand it because some of y'all can't even get a ceasefire in your own house. You've been arguing with your own girl for the whole time. That's why you a baby daddy. That's why you a baby mama. It's up forever. Don't you realize that this has made both of y'all broke, that y'all done spent a whole lot of money in lawyer fees and that nobody is winning and everybody is losing, including the kids, and so you don't want to effectively co-parent? That's the spirit of you. You are a cantankerous woman. You're a cantankerous woman. Y'all you don't stop a war that's been lasting decades with a ceasefire. Okay, so how do you think that they should stop it? How do you think that they should stop it? Ugh. Type of nigga to tell somebody, hey man, dog stepped on your shoe. You should fire on him. Fire what? It's a shoe, my nigga. Some kid over in Vietnam made this shoe for like $6. Nigga, am I about to fire off on a nigga because he stepped on my shoe? Hey man, he bumped into you. Yeah, because he was in his phone. He didn't know where he was going. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Why I gotta look at him as an enemy? Oh, hey, you all right, bro? Oh, my bad, bro. Man, you should have never apologized. It's a respect factor. Hey man, somebody get this nigga from out of my circle because he a crash dummy. He the type of person that get us in a confrontation and then we all gonna be fighting because we got to make sure that we save each other. That's the type of people, that's the type of nigga you are. Hey, man, somebody say something to me and then you step in. Hey, man, what you say to my, hey, dog, I got it, bro. I got it. Hey, chill out. We good, man. Hey, man, you scaring the hoes over here. Man, I don't care nothing about them bitches. Hey, man, what you doing, dog? Everybody chill. We got vibes right here. Chilling, man. Type of niggas to yell at a girl. Fuck you there, bitch. Because she don't want to talk to you. Hey, homie. What you doing, bro? You about to mess it up for all of us, nigga. That's the type of spirit y'all are. You the fuck you there, bitch spirit ass nigga. Facts, B-boss. Facts. Them type. You the type to go into the club to shoot it up. Hey, man, don't you see all of these women with these small dresses on? What you think they put them small dresses on? Because they was trying to be by themselves for the rest of the night? They trying to chill out. They trying to get some motion. Start dancing. Hey, man, put on that Chicago drill music, dog. We trying to shoot something up in this bit. Be in a section, all guys in a section with bottles. I dare them niggas over there to say something to us. You be at the bar like, hey man, why they so angry at each other? Trying to kick it with the ladies. What you talking about? But there's some women over here. Why y'all trying to battle with them over there? Everybody trying to get to the girls. The girls is trying to figure out what sections they trying to go in. So you got bottle wars, and now y'all about to throw bottles at each other? Man, I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here. That's the type of people y'all are. I don't even like being around y'all type. I see a bunch of dudes. I got into the elevator the other day. I thought it was some YNs. Honest to God on everything. And if y'all watching this, you know why I looked at y'all that way, right? I had my duffel bag and I'm chilling and I had my rollie on and I'm feeling good or whatever. And I seen three young, I ain't gonna say no YNs because they wind up being respectful. I see three young dudes, one super tall, one medium, one regular. And they had the dreads on or whatever. I was in the elevator. And I got in and I'm chilling, I'm minding my business. And I just automatically start stereotyping because they just look like the type. They look like the type. And then the medium one, he said, oh man, you Anton Daniels. Man, what's up, bro? Man, I love the penthouse, big dog. It was all good energy. I be leery. I be leery of people, bro. I be leery of people. So I'm minding my business. I'm staying out of the loop. I don't want to know what nobody got going on. Keeping my head on the swivel, focus on what's in front of me, but I got my peripherals on. I can't take no chances because everybody got these weird energy, bro. Everybody want to fight.
In Tehran.
So as far as I understand, according to the sequence of things, the Israeli strikes...
Hey, Yasmin, I know how the women be feeling now. I felt just like the women. I said, let me just stay focused. He said, hey, what's going on, man? You Anton Daniels, bro. I like the penthouse. I said, what's up, big dog? What's going on? I was like, let my guard down. You know what I'm saying?
In Tehran happened before, and the Iranian
missile
strikes happened afterwards. But
Nike Techs.
According to the timeline that President Trump himself laid out, both were still before the ceasefire came into effect. I think what created the problem was that the Iranians fired the missile one time 6 minutes into the ceasefire. Let's say, that's borderline. But the second time they fired a missile 3 hours into the ceasefire. And while the missile was intercepted, didn't hit anything, it was still, something that Israel saw as a violation and threatened to strike in retaliation in the center of Tehran.
In a statement after the phone call with the president, Prime Minister Netanyahu's office said this, and I'm quoting, in the conversation, President Trump expressed his great appreciation for Israel, which achieved all of its objectives for the war, as well as his confidence in the stability of the ceasefire, end quote. What objectives is Israel claiming it achieved during the course of the last 12 days?
So I think there's no doubt that Israel achieved almost completely its two main objectives, which were number one, destroying the Iranian nuclear program. I think the program, even if it's not 100% destroyed, it has been severely damaged, and it would take the Iranians a long time to bring this program back to a place where they can even try to produce a nuclear weapon. The other thing is the Iranian ballistic missile program. While the Israelis set out an ambitious goal of, removing this threat completely, they did not. But they, I think, degraded Iranian ballistic missile capabilities significantly. At least 50%, maybe even 60% of Iran's launchers were destroyed. A lot of Iran's ballistic missile production lines have been destroyed, and Iran is in a different place on its ballistic missile capability today.
Listen, I just want peace in the region, and I think that Trump is going to go down as one of the greatest of all time. And if he's somehow able to end the war between Ukraine and Russia, I will give him a plus, and I will definitely say he's the greatest president of all time. Make sure you guys hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications.